Here are 5 couples with the option to split 1 million naira and all go home with 200,000 naira guaranteed.
Me, I don't want 1 million. No. I just want, even if it is 200,000, we are 5 already like this.
Abi?
Please, we need this money.
Through 5 rounds, they will have the option to keep splitting the money or vote out a couple to get more share for themselves.
If we agree we are going to split, should I make a decree that anyone that betrays us?
That man is the next that is going.
We are voting, no split. No, I'm not doing that with anybody.
Will they be empathetic enough to share with themselves? Or would their greed push them to steal?
What did I do? Why are you targeting us? Every time, I'm having votes. Every time, people keep having 0 votes because I don't even vote for you guys. When you say split, I split.
You shouldn't be surprised, my dear. The Bible says, woe unto him that put his trust in the arm of flesh.
I don't understand.
Yes.
You just split
Yes.
We had votes.
I had votes. The two of us, we both had votes.
So who voted you now?
How do we know?
It's okay. I never wanted to split.
I'm very angry. Trust no one.
Game is really making sense now. I'm even scared of myself, so whether I'm going to betray myself here. We are here to make sure that this money go with us.
Welcome to Split or Steal. This episode of Split or Steal was brought to you by Tap Send. More on that later in the show.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Anthony, and this is my partner, Kemisola. We're young couples because we are just fresh out of NYSC. We need this money more because we really want to start up our life, upskill ourselves, and also start a business that could keep us as a couple.
For example, now I'm going to finish my service next month and I'm going to be jobless after that. No more 77K, no PPA, nothing. So I have to start from scratch. Most of the time I have to go to the island, go for interviews, and this, I don't spend less than 6,000 naira. This money, I need this money to either start a business or get a laptop to learn a skill because I need to empower myself.
I've been job hunting for a while. I stay with my parents and it's really something I need.
They were not truthful.
You are doing.
It was just sketchy from the onset.
What do you mean by the wife said she'll finish next month? The husband first said he just finished this year. Later, he said he finished a while ago. We don't know if it's true, but we heard that the government said if 2 couples get married during NYSC, they will establish them.
Exactly.
Well, my name is Samuel Okpara from Imo State. Here's my partner, Mrs. Gloria. So on this Still or Split game show, we really want to let people understand that we are here to make sure that this money go with us.
I don't have to even act like I even heard what he said, but I know I heard it. The moment he said it, I knew this person has to go, He would never split.
I run a program for the less privileged, the widows and orphans.
So what are you doing there? Don't win this one. God will provide that now for you outside.
As I come to this show, I believe I'm not here alone, and the spirit of those ones that I'm taking care of every month are here with me as well. So make sure you don't vote me out. You don't vote us out. I beg us in God's name.
The way they were laying out their problems, they would definitely not want to split them. They would think 200,000 naira cannot solve their problems. You have a foundation, like you have money, so that's me, I'm jobless. I'm going to be jobless next month, so I need money.
Does your wife want to add anything, or you guys
No, we are. This is my handbag, and I know whatever I say is, yeah.
My handbag. Like, what the fuck?
Why are you referring to her as a handbag? Like she's a thing you're supposed to control.
It's being so assertive. It looks like all those narcissistic men.
There's really nothing bad in that. Probably they've made like an agreement or something. Probably just wants to handle it. He's a man.
There are a lot of people feeding from me. At the end of every month, I reach out to widows, fatherless. It's something I do every month. Whether I have or I don't have, I must make sure I carry it out.
Our names are Chivi Adams, family of Chivi Adams. My wife, Empress Adams. We really need this money because we just got married about 2 months ago. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. And just coming out of the wedding and coming back, Oyo State government has marked our house for demolition. House that we just barely moved into. So we really need this money. Even if it's not cover everything, at least agency fee. We all know how agents are crazy and all.
You're all long, man.
What you love share research in maybe I did demolition in Ibadan at the moment. We can also say the same thing. Do you will follow us reach out?
Please don't vote us out, because we are friendly couples. We love all of you. Do you have anything?
No, that's don't vote us out, please. We need money to rent house.
as human, anybody can say anything, anybody can claim anything, but I see some level of sincerity in that number 3. But I won't say it's 100% genuine because this is a game.
Our story is actually,
it's actually
100% true.
100%
No
true.
exaggeration. Like, okay, we just got married. We rented it out like months before we got married. And then we came back. He called me and he was like, there's tractor beside the house. I'm like, have you started with your jokes again? I came back. I saw, okay, there's a house, there's a land beside us on both sides. It's a farmland. The owner of the land does not have a building on it. It's using it for farmland. And I got back, I saw it was already cleared. I'm like, you are serious? And then he showed me the letter dated July. That was even before we rented house.
It's like everybody is speaking English. Me, I don't know how to speak English. I think we're all getting it wrong. All of us here, we need money. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
First thing I think we would want us to split. All of us. That's my own intention, no, that we split. We are the Muyiwa families. She's my wife. Her name is Tofumi. My name is Moses. We've been married a year plus, and we don't see shege. When I say shege, I'm like, bros, you don't dare for long now.
I understand now. That's...
So imagine we just coming up. We'll be moving from one house to the other because we can't keep up with the rent. Like now, last month, my landlord they tell me, say, bros, you don't dare. And so immediately they said, come for this show. I say, if I no come, we won't come again.
I was actually flowing with their story until when they said they have to move out. And I'm like, you guys said you're married for 1 year, you have to move out. How many years rent do people pay in Lagos? Because landlord does not collect 6 months, it's 1 full year. So why are you moving within just 1 year?
And now the rent is due again.
It's weird.
So I don't want 1 million, no. I just want, even if it is 200,000, we are 5 already like this. Please, we need this money. Please. She sells perfume. But you know, say if the money no dey, the business go to drop. As they make sales, you go to chop the sales back. Me too, I do phone, I repair phone, computer village. But those phones where they repair, now those people they stand for road. But if I have my own small space like this, and I go Ikeja, how much to rent one space? They seem like I bring 150,000 to rent small space. Those people will say they'll put small table like this.
We want to get a shop at Computer Village for 150,000. It's not real. Everybody knows shops in Computer Village is about 1 million plus.
You're renting a shop in Ikeja, 150 is a lie.
Do you want to add anything?
I just want to beg every one of us. It would be nice if everybody goes home with something. I don't know where you're coming from, but I want to believe we all spend transport to get here, except for those of you that have car. Please, it won't be bad if that 200K is what will follow us home. At least your transport will be solved. You get to buy food stuff for the weekend. Our story was 95% true. And you see that house rent part is very, very true. The part that is not true is that part of moving from house to house.
My name is Mark, and my partner's name is Mary. It was like walking into a battlefield. I knew that I'm coming here to fight gladiators, people that will sell me bullshit, sell me stories that are not true. But then I came prepared. We've known each other for 5 years. We've been together for 4 years. We need the money because my partner is 3 months pregnant. We're not married yet. We'd like to join the married gang next year.
You're in the club already.
You went ahead to get pregnant. How's that my business? It's your choice. Being jobless next month is not my own doing. So I need this money for you. Say you want to use it for a wedding. That's not even a priority at all. Not at this point that you don't have money.
Due to pressure from family, she's the first child. She has a younger one that is married. The pressure that she should not give birth out of wedlock. It has, put a lot of pressure on me to be financially up and doing.
It will be possible for someone to be pregnant before wedlock. And once we are pregnant, it's left for them to hustle up and get something. And I felt why they're here is just to get the money, to do the necessary things.
In as much as, yes, we all need the whole money, I think I shouldn't have voted out because I believe 200K, any amount would go a long way for all of us, to sort 1 or 2 bills.
If I'm 3 months pregnant, would I want to say it on national TV? Knowing that people that don't want to know that I'm pregnant might end up watching this show. Pregnancy is one that has to announce itself. It's not you that will say it.
You exaggerated some part, but then I don't think they would be able to, figure out. We have still some exaggeration coming up.
Hello everyone, we are the Olua Cruises and we really, really need this money, not just for ourselves, but for you.
Babe, who told you we don't need this money?
Number 3. Your house, where is it located?
Oyo State, Ibadan.
What part of Ibadan is that?
Apata.
Ladi.
They said they're making a circular road that has been approved since 2014. Apparently, we don't know.
I spent like a good number of years in Ibadan, and I'm going to tell you outrightly, my 3 story is not even true. Yes, the train station is around there, but the train station is already done, and they are not trying to get a circular road around there at Omia. They are being there. It's not real.
Sorry, sir. Number 2, sir. How have you been able to keep up with the bills? To run something like that is tough, because I also have an experience in that. Even if they give you 10 million, it's not enough. Because I don't know, are you doing something else, a job now, or?
I'm actually a pastor. When you have a call in a particular direction, Bible says, faithful is he who calleth, who also will do it. So if God call you, he will empower you. He will send people. All of us are believing in this, let's split. Are we going to maintain it till the end of this show? Or we are going to have some betrayers? Because there are some faces I'm seeing that I'm not trusting here too.
Please, let us split.
We're all adults here.
If we agree we are going to split, should I make a decree that anyone that betrays us...
Big lie. He's not a pastor. A pastor would not come here and tell us that he will cost the person.
I have my eyes on that man. Because how can you tell us that you want to go home with the money? Now,
So we were here to play.
Now you want to now come and decree
That's
that
anybody that does not split.
I don't trust that man. I don't trust that man at all.
Are you with us?
Please, what are we doing? Let's conclude, please.
Bros, number 1, you know just the talk. I'm
I'm a man of your words. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. We're going into a voting session now. Everyone turn around and face the wall.
Here's what I'm going to decree. I don't think any of these people are going to split.
Honestly, with tap send, you don't have to split. In fact, they want to give you free money.
Yes, tap send has $20 for you lovely people watching. All you need to do is reach out to your friends, family, and partners in UK, USA, EU,
UAE, Canada, and Australia, and get them to download tap send. After they should use Cruise's promo code CRUISER on their first transfer of $20 or more, and get that sweet $20 bonus back. And just like that, it's yours. Just like your married.
Oh, babe.
We'll start this voting session with couple number 1.
Because you didn't buy their story.
Just before we wanted to vote, there was a signal he gave to me. The guy was like, we want to do a cooperation. I don't feel like you want to do a cooperation. You're just trying to save me off the fact that you want to do me dirty.
And I said it earlier, split how?
Lol.
Anyways, we know your family and friends abroad are likely to give excuses.
But then, it's a very super easy app to use, plus it has 0 transfer fees.
Why not make it even easier for them by sending them this QR code
or the link in the description below.
Let's get back into the video and see what the other couples are up to.
Couple 2. Couple number 3.
The pastor said if he should curse the person that would betray us, and he was like, abego. So if you're going to split, why are you saying abego?
Couple number 4.
The guy is just saying, I want to do tech.
I want to be upskilled. I want to get laptop.
And finally, couple number 5.
When I was giving my story, I saw number 1, the lady. Yeah, I saw her body language.
Even her guy.
Please, everyone, turn around for the results of this voting session. I'm going to call the results in no particular order. Let me start by saying, only one couple chose to split.
I knew everyone was going to vote for somebody to be eliminated. Even when he said one person splitted, I was like, oh, okay.
I still think that split is just to start the game.
Couple 3, you have 1 vote.
I think number 1 voted for it because the way he countered our story, where's your house? Why are you guys lying? Who comes online and say, oh, somebody wants to break my house? Who is...
Couple number 4. I'm sorry, you guys had no votes. Couple number 5. I can hereby announce to you guys that you also had 1 vote. Couple number 2. Unfortunately, the group have decided not to vote for you. You have no votes.
I will give God all the glory for that. I just believe that the will of God must be done. Let His will be done. When I was leaving, I said, God, let your will be done today.
Couple number 1. I can hereby announce to you guys that you have 2 votes. You guys have the highest amount of votes and you are hereby eliminated. Before you leave the show, do you have anything to say to the group?
I'll say it was more of a biased opinion based on you feel like we are the younger couples. We have maybe quite a number of years ahead of us, and we're not really saying maybe a thing or two about what we need the money for. I hope you guys get to win the money, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Round of applause for them, please.
I sensed it already. It's not going to be a clean fight. So everybody came up with the idea, they want to split, but there was only one split. Outside that, we feel bad because we came here with the fact that we want to come win. So knowing that we're the first to get eliminated, it's not really a nice thing though. So the feeling is going to dawn on us maybe later time.
That was the people I wanted to vote for. She's the one that said let's vote for number 5. Number 1, I feel they are not couples. Number 2, their story is pathetic. Number 3, they don't even have what they want to use the money and do. So why are you people here?
I'm shocked, very shocked. Very shocked to the marrows, honestly. I'm still shocked. All the things we claimed that we're going to split, that means they didn't really mean it. My brother, the only couple I trust now, as I'm looking at you now, is number 2, me.
That man is the next that is going. I don't trust him at all. He has to go next.
We are voting, no split. No, I'm not doing that with anybody again.
Me, I don't have strategy. I just move with the tide. If the next round come, we win, we thank God. If we don't win, we thank God.
We've heard everyone's stories. Now, based on those stories, you guys will have to rank yourself from which couple you think needs the money the most to which couple you think needs the money the least. Round 2 starts now.
Who I think that need the money the most is number 2, standing. I'm already standing, so I'm not moving here. From the onset, you heard me. The cry of a lot of widows, fatherless, every end of the month, they are on me. But I'm not saying you don't need it yourself, you need it, but I think I'm the one that need it the most. This is my friend number 3. Your story, it is somehow, but I see some level of sincerity and truth for what he was saying.
I remember one day she ran like 2 streets away from her house because she was wearing drilling machine. She thought bulldozer had come.
The next person after number 3 should be this number 5 because of his story. But let not be waiting that they use joke. I didn't say their own story is not pathetic, but then that's what I feel for now.
Who needs the money the most? I'll start with number 4. So number 4, because they spoke about their housing issue and they got married like a year back, and I saw that they have a baby. Baby needs cannot wait. Baby thinks they are the most expensive in the market. Then number 2, reason being because even the Bible said it that we should care for the widows and the ones without father amongst us.
You are there, EJ.
My dad is a venerable, so I will gaslight you with Bible, bro. I grew up in the church. We'll be coming next because I believe that housing is not a joking matter, because if they demolish the house today, I don't know where we are going to start living. We don't have family that lives in the same state with us currently.
It was mind game.
How do you know? Were you reading my mind? It was mind game. I needed to make them feel comfortable. There's target on my back, obviously. I can't put myself first. No, who does that? Then number 5, I'm not saying they don't need the money. Getting married is something that we can still move a little bit if it's not yet convenient. People do their wedding after giving birth. I don't think it's an issue. My ranking was actually very honest. To me, I don't think she's pregnant. That was why I put them last.
Me, I said that one since.
I don't think so. So that is why my ranking put them there. You want to get married, you people can chill, I beg.
Do you know who cannot chill? Us at Cruise, because we are trying to hit 350,000 subscribers before the end of this year. If you truly love us, you help us achieve this goal. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Now, let's get back into the show.
In my opinion, I think number 3 needs the money the most. Like she said, if they demolish the house today, where would they stay? And house hunting is not a joke. We can relate to that very, very much. Next is us. I didn't want to mention it earlier. I didn't want to involve my baby in this, but I didn't know she noticed. So next year, we're looking into she starting school, and I've gone to several schools and the prices for just baby class is alarming. Please, people should not be offended. I know you need the money, but according to my ranking. Then next is the pregnant lady. I'm a mother. So she being pregnant, I can relate 1 million times. pregnancy is not a joke. They might not get married now, they might decide to move the marriage forward, but what about baby things? When I wanted to buy my baby things, I know how much I spent. So baby things are not a joke. She needs the money. Lastly is them daddy. I'm not saying you don't need the money, sir. You need the money, but God will always provide.
I saw it as a game because we did not put him second or first. So he tried to pay us back.
Me, I didn't put him last because of revenge, to be honest. I kept him there because when I looked at everybody's story, he's actually the one that needs the money least.
Everybody here needs the money the most. They wouldn't be here. But then I feel we need the money the most. It's not just because of marriage, it's because of a baby's coming. I'm Igbo. I'm from a place where if you give birth out of wedlock, the child belongs to the bride family. My junior brother and I stay together. She stays with her mom. She needs to move in, so we need to get a place and then marriage. So it's like a whole lot of pressure. Then I feel number 4. Couple 4 ranked us just after them as well, so we had to play it. I wanted to rank them first, but then ranking them first would make me pour out my game plan. Yeah, she has a child. I think I saw a child, so I feel they also need the money, and he's also looking for something to do, something to, put his hand on. Thirdly, I'll put the pastor here. He doesn't now necessarily need the money for himself. He needs it for other people. That's being selfless. Then, why I'm putting them least, I don't honestly want to, but then I just feel your reason is valid, but then I don't know how many months notice were you given?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, so sorry, I did not.
No problem.
2 weeks.
No, it's fine. Me, I felt like they were being petty because we ranked them last and instead they ranked us last. Bad blood. That was how I did it. It's fine.
They ranked us last, and I ranked them last. The lady, she laughed. They must have deliberated on something. They are trying to find something.
This is your final ranking. Yeah. Thank you very much. Everyone has seen the ranking from different people. Do what you want with the information you have.
Somebody had to come out and say, I am a man of my word. In the last round, I did not say I want to split. And knowing that she also, kind of said, Pastor, don't swear or stuff like that, I need to let them know that I was the one. I am truthful in my word. And I did not say I want to split. The last round, Pastor, you said we should split.
We should.
And you also instead we split.
Yes,
but it was only one person.
Only one person.
That split. So there is no unity, so we can't really trust. But I voted number 1 out. I did not say we should split then. If you notice when you said, let's split or you swear, she said, please don't swear because I already told that.
Okay.
Number 1, I feel everybody here needs the money. He's just finish NIC starting up. They can retain you in your PPA.
Oh, I voted number 1. I'm like, because number 1 is no longer here. If they were here, would you have said, oh, I was one? I voted. Obviously, I wanted to say I split it, but I don't just want controversy. Everybody just rest.
Then who splitted?
Only one person splitted.
Only one person
said.
I was the one that split.
And I already said I did not
split.
split.
He said it was the one that split.
Okay. What's next? What are we?
250K is good money.
Actually.
Everyone knows it's good money. But this is your innocent face now. I don't know if you're going.
I think we should, if we all go home with 250K, is a lot. It might not be enough. It might not be up to what you want to use it for.
But it's something.
But it's very tangible.
Are you in for it?
Yes, I'm in for
Bros,
splitting.
are you in for it?
Yes.
This time around, Ejo. Pastor, will I say go that thing we want to that time, go talk and go.
To make a decree.
Make a decree.
Everyone turn around and face the wall.
Daddy.
I beg, let's split.
Couple 3, please step forward and make your vote.
I say, God, hope I'm doing this right by voting somebody. My mind was judging me, but I say no, wickedness was the goal when I came here.
Oh, it's not about wickedness actually for me. It's just that everybody's saying, oh, let's split, oh, let's split. But in the last round, one person splits. I'm sure that I should put my eggs in your basket again. No.
Couple 5.
They look smart. I feel they're also thinking same way I'm thinking. I need to get them out.
Couple 2, please turn around and cast your vote.
All of them accepted that we're going to split. And from the look of things and from what they said, they all need, even if it's not all the money, they need part of the money at least. It will go a long way for them.
Couple 4, Please pick a card and face it to the camera.
Something was killing one. Either you split or you choose somebody. And she said split. We did that. It may cost us.
Everyone, please turn around for the result of this voting session. We all had a coalition again to split. Number 3. I'm sorry, you guys had 1 vote again.
I feel betrayed. Heartbroken.
This will betray somebody.
Yes, I did. But then I want to be like, I want to be the one to feel bad. Like, oh, I should have trusted these people.
Couple 4. You guys had 1 vote. Couple 5. We can announce to you that you had no votes.
It was a mind game.
Thank you.
Actually, me not having a vote now is just
Very uncomfortable.
And finally, couple 2. Unfortunately, the group have decided to give you no votes. So, there's a tie between couple 4 and couple 3, and no one goes out in this round.
I never wanted to split.
I'm very angry. I'm disappointed. You said we were all saying, let's split that time. We did not split because we did not trust number 1 them. So I'm like, okay, let me trust these people.
Game is really making sense now.
Trust no one.
I'm even scared of myself, so whether I'm going to betray myself here.
I think this next round, one of those Igbo people have to be voted.
This is not tribalism.
It's not tribalism. I'm not even tribalistic.
If it comes down
but
to
when it comes down to
3 people and then there are 2 of them there, and I feel like they're going to throw us away.
I don't even want to care now. The next game, even if people like when they vote me, if I'm even going, somebody must go with me. I will vote that number 2 out.
In a bid to help you guys trust each other a bit more, truth submitted by each couple has been placed in a bowl. When they are read out, you can decide to admit or deny. The choice is all yours. Round 3 starts now.
A couple here earns up to 2 million naira.
Eh?
You say?
Combined every month.
Hey!
Wow.
Wait,
wow.
Jesus!
Please give me half. Let me pay rent. And I beg.
It's somebody that wrote it now. And,
No be ghost.
I feel that you.
no be me, oh. Is I think this is my gentle guy that looks so.
Amen. You're a pastor now. Let me from your mouth to God here. Let me claim it.
Amen.
Amen. No, I honestly feel you are the one because
This senator.
because you take care of widows, and so that money is not even, it's something you've touched.
Number 5, do you admit or deny?
I deny.
Does anybody want to admit this? Nobody?
If
It's
I
gonna
have
be
the
this,
money, I'll not
brother.
be here.
2 million. You can't follow us, they drag 1 million.
No, it's really absurd.
Since nobody admitted that one, let's go on.
What's me? Bye.
Now CEOs,
A
we deal
couple
with
here owns a
logistic
logistic company.
Oh, like I didn't get her.
I didn't get
Couple number 3, who do you think that couple is?
Me?
Amen.
God, I beg, amen. Oh. Amen. Oh.
Amen.
I receive.
He's smelling money.
I'm spending money. It's okay.
Do you guys admit or?
No.
Regardless, she's waiting to fight for you.
That's a lie. No, we did not admit. About the so we ain't the one.
Does anybody here want to admit?
Please now, help us.
So I want to start a business. I can be using the logistic company.
I don't want to asseive am, but I feel that's like a stream of income you get to
the charity.
To the charity.
You
That's
get,
like a
that's the
stream of
line I'm thinking.
that brings the million. I don't know, but
Amen. Admitting that you're looking so good.
Nobody's admitting. Gone. Number 4.
Gone.
Yeah, please.
You reach.
A couple here actually linked up after a truth or dare game. Now we do
after a truth or dare game.
Yeah.
You're admitting.
Now we.
Oh.
Was it
okay.
a truth or a dare that got you guys?
It was a truth. It was truth.
What was the truth?
Is she a Christian?
Oh.
She not say yes, and I say, oh, she's my love.
Congrats, yo. Congrats, oh. Someone here is married to someone they snatched from their best friend. You snatch person man. Hey,
You snatch person,
Married.
man.
Married. What there is married?
you see married. We are not married. I'll pick number 3. This guy is a sharpshooter. This guy is a sharpshooter.
This is composure like.
Shunai, no.
This man.
Number 3, you guys agree or
No, we were both single when we met.
No, we're both single.
Oh.
Daddy, is it you?
Now, Daddy.
Daddy, you.
Mommy, can you do that? No. You see? I don't know.
Since nobody's admitting, we're moving on.
A couple here had a cathedral wedding with 40 priests, including the sitting bishop in attendance.
The marriage is sealed.
Cathedral with 40 priests.
Shake it.
40 priests.
All 3 now. What are you saying?
Oh,
what are
yes.
you now saying? Now you.
Actually, yes. My father is a venerable, so all his friends were in attendance.
What church? What's that?
Anglican.
Okay.
In the diocese, he's a priest. All his other priests were in attendance. The bishop has to be in attendance because he's one of his workers. So it's basically nothing.
And it means your daddy has money now.
No, my daddy doesn't have money. He's
So
working
it's
under
just like
somebody.
it's just like a parish
He's just
pastor.
exactly
Don't deny him.
I cannot deny my father, but my father is a venerable, but it's not money.
40 priests were at the wedding. The 40 priests donate 50K. We don't see us now. You go to confess with you, I don't know.
Why I admitted to it is because that's the highlight of my wedding. Since when I've been a small girl, I've always wanted a cathedral wedding. Every time I want to post about my wedding, that's what I post first. I post the whole priest, and everybody's like, oh my God, it was beautiful. Yes, it was beautiful. My father commanded it, not because I have the money. A couple here went through a series of surgeries without breaking.
Breaking like glass break or something.
Like without breaking, 1 or 4.
Like a chat.
Otilova.
Who do you think it is?
Why did you choose me?
Because you people have the experience to go through surgeries.
That's true.
The longevity of your marriage.
Your surgeries, you know, if you pass one.
Surgeries.
Yes,
or
like
surgery.
surgeries like
Surgeries.
hospital procedure.
Count us out.
Had it been in surgery?
If you wrote it, you can admit and
If you are the one that...
It's me.
Okay. I was right.
The longevity of the marriage.
We says 10 years without giving birth. So at the process of having issue, they first did the first one and brought out the baby, and did the second one and brought out fibroid at the same time.
You are a strong woman.
African queen. Nothing big.
Why did you deny it in the first place?
That's a great thing to celebrate.
We didn't understand it from the onset.
Okay.
It's the truth now. The Bible says you can do nothing against the truth. But for the truth, if I deny it, God will have a way of dealing with me. So it's something I know. And that's why from the onset, I've been choosing split.
A couple here had sex on the first day they met.
The person should confess. Or
Activate it.
People.
It's not.
No.
You meet today, you palash today.
Hold on first now. You people met
It's
already.
very, very
It's an avenue for truth or dare.
why are you happy? Why are you very happy about this particular one? You are so, see how you are smiling now.
Truth and dare, it was not the first
But you
day
people
now.
are
Did you-
pregnant and you're not married.
Yes, just admit.
Short fired. I like it. That it was a short fired because it's, more emotional because I'm going to use it going for so now you see there's a pressing need here for us to get married.
So it was good.
Does anybody want to admit it now?
Admit it now. Why are you wasting time?
So nobody want to admit.
Going.
Shy.
We admit.
I said it now. Did I not say it? I said it.
Yes, we
See
admit.
the kind of joy that was radiating
Yes.
from him. See the smile in his face.
This brother is not happy.
It wasn't us.
We had to admit because
Almost everybody had admitted. The one we really, really wanted to admit was not there. And they were already looking at us, so we just had to pick something.
That you should be
A couple here once lied to their father-in-law to get money. Jesus. Who is that criminal?
This man is laughing really hard.
I'm suspecting somebody here. Number 4, Anya de Yama, the way I'm looking at him. That face, mba.
Which person?
Do you guys
Number 4.
No.
We are not criminals.
We don't do that. We are children of God. Daddy, you can testify. I know it's you, but it's okay. It's okay.
A couple here once had sex in a public restroom.
I just need sex.
Hey, that's so conjured, Una.
I've been at twins with the card.
Who is that?
My God, what is all this?
Actually, this guy look like a sharpshooter.
It's not me.
You guys admit?
I'm denying.
Denying, please.
Back to sender.
Back to sender.
Yes, back to sender.
Actually,
See, you don't have to deny, yeah, because your dad is
Wait.
You're already married.
no, I was
say
married
something.
before it happened.
Yes. Stop. There's something
We're
called
married
ovulation.
and we went to an event. Anyway, it happened.
It happened. No.
Don't worry, everybody does it now. It's just Nigerian hypocrisy. Everybody wants to form holy, but we know as they run now.
Plus, I'm married, so cannot say it's only. I have a license to do it, please.
A couple years sold their cars. No be one, no. Cars to pay for something. What's more important like that? A couple years sold their cars to pay for something important. Yes, sir. I'm so sorry, but it's you.
Who now?
How long have you been in the ministry?
Don't talk anymore, I'm the one. No, don't talk for them. We married and things started happening the way it was happening, and we had no choice than to start selling the fatherless, orphans. I rather drop my last car to make sure they feed.
Thank you for sharing that.
This one shocked me. A couple here is based in the USA, but came to Nigeria for vacation. Newly wedded.
Wait, did they write newly wedded?
No, my instincts told me that.
If I come out this country,
For vacation.
nothing if we carry me come back.
We deny. The person that is from US is actually there, and they are pointing to me that you're the one. I'm like, I don't even. My passport has been missing. Like, I don't even know my number. I want to get it back. They say I have to know my number. I don't know my number.
How long have you guys been married? You just said recently. How long?
I say we no be we say we deny.
No, I'm just asking.
I don't lost my passport for the past 2 years. I never do am back. I bet me una just leave me. Don't be me. I don't even get passport.
I'm saying it's them because I feel they came back for wedding.
We deny. I said I don't get passport.
I feel they came back for Oble. They are based there, IJGB. They fit it, but they were denying it.
Especially the guy.
Okay, does anyone want to admit that one?
I'm not going to be voted out.
Computer village.
Computer village.
You should talk about computer village.
Now why I need this money to do so?
A lie
branding.
detector. Is number 3. They don't look. See how they are fresh. This Donald Trump when they come now, you know, consign them.
Me, I want to talk. When everybody was saying, let's split, I was asking, are we sure? Are we sure? It was like, oh, what's my problem? Me, I feel it's because probably we are young couples. People are like, oh, maybe they will have options. Their parents might want to support. But it's not fair. When we say let's split, we should split.
You
I don't
shouldn't
like
be surprised, my dear. The Bible says, woe unto him that put his trust in the arm of flesh.
If they quote Bible,
as long as they have...
People splitted.
2 people splitted. I splitted.
So everybody say,
the person will know
I
split.
splitted.
It's okay.
Made. Okay, everybody's
split
now,
it.
I splitted.
Everybody say.
Was your number
I
out?
don't understand.
Yeah, you called.
Yes.
We had votes.
I had votes. The two of us, we both had votes.
So who voted you now?
It's okay.
Own up to what you did, yeah.
See, me, I don't even want to know. Own up.
Going
or
forward
not,
now,
own
so we know that there are like 2 people.
But you know that this splitting we are doing is for our advantage.
It's so that everybody will go with
So that everybody goes. If we still ask ourselves that same question, we still have another different.
Let's not ask. Let's just go and come back.
There is no need.
Time up. So everyone, please turn around and face the wall. We're starting this voting session from couple 2. And next couple to vote will be couple 3.
My wife didn't want to vote them out, but I was telling them, check these people's jewelries. It's pure. Like the gold is pure, man. The Rolex on the wife's hand, I was like, Kai, you don't just come across this shit. These people have the money. Let them be going home.
Couple 4, please step forward and pick a card. Couple 5. Everyone, please turn around for the results of this voting session. Couple 5, you guys had no votes. Couple 4, you guys had, unfortunately, no votes. Couple 3, you're lucky to have 1 vote.
I don't understand. We've never actually gone through anyone with 0 votes.
It's obvious. They feel we don't need this money. The appearance, I told you, when you were dressing, now they say you are from US on vacation. When you were dressing, I told you.
Couple 2, the group has decided you have 2 votes. And you're hereby eliminated from the show because you have the highest amount of votes. What do you guys have to say to the rest of the group?
We have nothing much to say. It's a game and their decision. So we accept it in good faith. They disappointed us now. This is not our agreement, but all the same, I wish them luck.
Please, round of applause for them.
It's not strange. They are human beings. The word of God says you should not put your trust in the arm of flesh. He says, woe unto him that put his trust in the arm of flesh. So it's not a new thing. It didn't come new. My joy is that I really stood on what I came for.
Trust no one, and I believe it's the will of God.
I feel we're doing well, but we need to do better because this is now a 3-man game.
I'm really waiting for this round. I want to see what's going to happen because that person that has been targeting me.
Number 5.
I think.
Why do you think it's number 5?
My spirits, no be lie. And they are going out in this round.
Congratulations to you guys. You guys have made it to the semi-final. In this round, there will be no special activity. We'll open the floor to you guys for 5 minutes to interrogate yourself one final time before going into the face-off session in the final. At the end of this round, you guys will have to make a decision to keep splitting the money or vote anyone out that you fully do not trust. Your 5 minutes starts now.
What did I do? Why are you targeting us? Every time I'm having 1 vote. Every time you keep having 0 votes because I don't even vote for you guys. When you say split, I split. I don't like it. It's not nice.
On us.
On us, sorry, baby. What did we do?
You're asking what did you do as if it is any of us. So we don't even know if it's the naval officer. I'm going to say something about that Navy, DC, that if you're calling me, I don't know why you would think I'm the senior, not just naval, senior naval officer. I was telling that man outright, like, you are the one, I'm not being, and he said he has sold cars.
335K.
What did 335 do for you right now?
It's going to hurt my rent.
Like, even if we have people that are going to, say,
okay, let's help. At least they know that we have something on ground.
How much do you have on ground?
Already.
So what would 335 do for you?
We are still on the issue of the house.
House or shop?
House, shop.
Okay.
So we'll do the one way with the money if you do now.
335 to go a long way for us. She's just 3 months, so this is her first trimester. Then next month she's going to start antenatal.
See, we are the one with the target on our head and we are willing to just let it go. If and only I'm open and believing that.
We've split.
Yes, we've split.
So that one, I don't believe everybody lied.
It was said that 2 people splitted and we splitted.
We splitted.
So that is what I'm saying. Why do I keep getting votes? No, the last one we didn't agree to anything.
Nobody agreed to.
That was the only time I voted.
All these ones we are saying, we are just wasting that. It's about now. 335.
335 will go along.
What are we doing?
I beg. I need this money.
335 will go.
I beg. I need this money. Me na the reason I'm again.
Split.
The money will go along.
Split.
We are splitting, please.
Split.
Thank you.
But why not
I think na for split. Anybody wey no split, go see wetin God go show am.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Everyone has decided to split. Everybody turn around for this voting session. We'll be starting this voting session from couple 5. Couple 4, please turn around and make your votes. Couple 2, please turn around and make your votes. Everyone, please turn around for the results of this voting session. We all put hands together to split. I can hereby First clear it off the table that nobody split it. Couple 3, you had 1 vote. Again.
It's okay.
Couple 4, you had, unfortunately, no votes. In couple 5, you guys had 2 votes. Couple 5, you've had the highest amount of votes and hereby eliminated from the game.
5 was not just genuine. We was giving, if we like, we will swear to split, I go still thief this thing.
Highly disappointed. But I mean, the game is the game. It just shows, there's no trust between even the both of them.
Thank you very much. Please, round of applause for them.
I feel disappointed, sad. I feel I could have done more, but then I don't want to go back and start hitting on what's gone. Yeah, I feel they've had more of an agreement among themselves. They know that we're a big threat. And having no votes, it was already kind of game over because I saw the way they were 2 against 1.
The number 5, he said he's disappointed.
As in,
you
voted.
He voted against those 3. And you say you are disappointed.
You did not give me permission.
And he was the first person to go.
My spirit does not lie. And this round, I felt justice has been done.
Is there anyone that has that? I'm not of that opinion that justice is necessary.
Everybody's greedy. It has shown. I feel they will both try to outsmart each other and they might just end up losing the money.
In this final round, we are still playing the game of split or steal. You guys have 2 buttons in front of you, a green button and a red button. There are 3 possible outcomes to this. Both couples press green and split the money. Outcome 2, one couple presses red to steal the money if the other couple presses green to split. Or outcome 3, both couples press red to steal and you all go home with nothing. You'll be making your decision on the count of 3. In 3, 2, 1.
It's going to be nice if we just go home with something.
Then you've been having 0 votes, and I keep getting a vote. Come on, I can't trust no one.
I feel we should share. At least, if somebody goes home with the money, at least it's worth it.
But we get nothing.
If we decide that, okay, let us split, and then now steal.
It will be painful.
It will be very painful.
Nobody won.
There will always be a reward for anything we do. I'm not mocking them all, but...
I didn't think they would lose it though. I felt they were going to split.
I saw it coming. We all agreed on splitting, and then 2 people voted me out, so there was no trust.
How do you guys feel? What do you guys have to say to yourself?
Fair game.
I was expecting this result. He wanted to split so bad, but I was like, no, we keep getting 1 vote. You can't just throw it away like that. It's not possible.
I feel really bad because I wanted to split, but then my husband was like, they don't even trust us. And the honest truth is we never voted you guys. We never picked the number 3. It's so sad. It can't be like a person coming in.
I would say to all the viewers, they should not condemn anybody. They should not insult any of them that did one thing or the other. It was a game show.
And I'm not pregnant.
She's not. This was a strategy.
Never trust anybody as usual.
Thank you very much. We've come to the end of the show. Give yourself a round of applause, too.